to make a fun summer drink. So I recently made a raspberry lemonade. It was really easy. Just mixed up some raspberries and sugar and threw in some lemon juice and some water, and voila! I got a pretty yummy lemonade. My next idea is to paint, whether that be watercolor painting or acrylic painting. You can do this outside or inside, basically anywhere. But if you buy a little watercolor kit, you can just go outside to the park or to the beach and just sketch what's right in front of you and paint that. And I think that's a really cute idea. And if you're good at painting, you can hang it up too as decor. My next idea is pretty similar, but coloring. I have one of these Coco Wyo books. You can also get the Bobby Goods books, I think they're called. But if you just buy some alcohol markers, it's really fun to color in. Even if you are an adult, and I feel like people think that like coloring is like a children's activity, but it's really calming and is something that's very low energy but will get you off of your phone. My next thing is bake something that you wouldn't usually attempt to bake. So those recipes that you've been seeing on your TikTok and Pinterest, yeah, time to get up, get into the kitchen and start whisking that up, okay? Because I promise you, if it turns out well, it's gonna be delicious, and if it doesn't, well, it'll be a fun experience anyway. Next thing is to go on a trail walk by yourself or with your friends, and this can be a sunset walk too, or even a sunrise walk. I feel like that would be really aesthetic. My next thing, this can be done year-round, but to make different outfits from your wardrobe and take pictures of them and save them into an album so that next time you're wondering what to wear, you have it all set up. So you're having a fun time dressing up, but you're also being productive because this will help you in the future, and your future self will thank you. This next thing is something I loved to do when I was younger, but rearrange your room for no reason in particular. Explore your town as if you're a tourist. So go on Google, search up things to do in my area, and the most popular things that tourists would usually do will come up, and just do the things that you haven't done yet. And it's kind of cool to see your town from like a different lens, especially if you've gotten so used to it. Try a new cafe/restaurant. Now, this is something you can do by yourself or with friends. The next thing is have a themed sleepover. So, an idea of mine would be like a 2000s themed sleepover where you do maybe face masks and watch some 2000s movies. You can also do like a movie themed sleepover or something like that. Get up early. I know it's summer, but go watch the sunrise on the beach. Find the beach closest to you and just drive there with your friends and watch the sunrise. And if it's early enough, you won't have to pay for a beach pass because usually they don't like end up opening on that time. If you live on the West Coast, well, your beaches are free. So sorry. But if you live on the East Coast, yeah, getting up early to watch the sunrise, it's basically free and it's a really fun, calming activity. This is pretty simple, but dress up, go out, and take some pics just for the fun of it. Learn an instrument. Right now, I am learning the bass. I actually played the double bass for years in school, and the bass is basically just the same thing, just horizontal. But if you have an instrument lying around in your house, which I feel like a lot of us do, just pick that up and start learning it because it's a cool skill to have, and you get to make music. Create an energy level activity list to do when bored. Basically, what I mean by this is have a sheet of paper and put low, mid, and high energy, and just write down things that you like to do when you're low energy, when you're mid energy, when you're high energy. So next time you are bored, you can just refer to that, and it's kind of a little personalized list just for you. Live like your favorite character from a movie, TV show, any fictional character for a day, and just do things that they would do. So, for example, if you're living like Effie from Skin, well, okay, maybe don't do that, but live maybe like Harry Potter for a day, eat what he would eat, do what he would do. You can't play Quidditch, obviously, but you could, I don't know, go play some sport. Vlog your day. It doesn't even have to be interesting, but it will get you to do more interesting things and be a little bit more mindful about how you spend your time, because obviously no one wants to see someone just scrolling on their phone for the entire day. So actually make you get up and do things, or just make a little video of whatever. Like right now, I'm making a video of things to do when you're bored. You can do the same thing too. Learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I recently learned how to solve them, and my brother has a bunch, and that's just all I've been doing all the time. And it's just like when you get up and you want to scroll on your phone, solve a Rubik's Cube. It's really fun once you learn how to do it, and it's a really cool party trick. Take a little trip back to childhood and do some Just Dance with your friends, with your siblings, or even by yourself. Or you can do the Michael Jackson dance game. I forget what it's called, but those are a little harder, um, but they're still really fun and in theme with the Michael movie that came out recently. If you have it, you can play Mario Kart or basically any other video game, but I feel like Mario Kart is really fun just to play with a bunch of people. Make s'mores. If you have like a little fire pit, you can make s'mores around the campfire, or you just make them in your microwave. That's what I always did. You can just put graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow, boom, put it in the microwave, melt it a little bit, put the other graham cracker on top, and you're set. Try a new exercise class. And obviously, I know we're not all loaded with money, so there's this thing called ClassPass. This is not sponsored, by the way, but there's this thing called ClassPass where basically you can sign up for a free month and it will just let you try a bunch of different classes in your area. It's a little bit different depending on the area in which you live, and sometimes you're not able to take the same class twice, but it's really fun just to get out of your comfort zone and try something new. Have a spa day. So instead of like an everything shower, think like a everything self care day. So do your hair, do your nails, do your skincare, take that everything shower, but just basically spend the day focusing on yourself. This is something that I'm actually doing soon with my friends, but go to a diner. I feel like that's what all the little friend groups do in the TV shows, and it's so cool to me. So go to a diner with your friends in the morning, or you can go anytime throughout the day, but get a little milkshake, pretend you're like in one of those shows, and just romanticize your meal. Have a 2000 summer movie marathon and order Chinese food. Now, the reason why I'm saying order Chinese food is because in the 2000s movies, whenever they were watching a movie, they would always order Chinese food. So you can do the same thing, invite some friends, do it on your own actually, because that's what they always do in the movies too. Just have fun with it. Try out new hairstyles for the future. Now, this next one might sound a little expensive, but go to a concert. And I promise you can find some free concerts in your area, or you can go to a paid one. But for bigger artists, it might be a little bit more expensive. So if you're willing to drop that penny on it, go to that. If not, you can find some cheaper ones and go to artists that you've never seen before. Just listen to their music and have a fun time. Go horseback riding. Go on a day trip. This can be out of state if you live in a smaller state, or if you live in a big state, maybe like Texas or something, go to another city in your state and just explore the area. Hang out at the mall. I feel like mall culture has kind of died a little bit, but this is a really fun thing to do. Go to the food court, make a whole day out of it, go shopping, shop till you drop, basically, and just like go window shop, even if you don't want to buy anything. Make an iMovie. This is also kind of like a blast from the past, but I always forget about this, but it's really fun to do, especially with like your siblings if you have any, or with your friends. And just make like a really dumb short film, or a really good one, or a music video or something like that. Learn a new language. Right now I'm learning Dutch because I'm moving to the Netherlands soon. But you don't actually have to like use Duolingo all the time. Just learn a new language. Watch a new show in that language and just read the subtitles and kind of get used to hearing it. Listen to music in that language. Just figure out what works for you. Sell your clothes. This helps you clear out your closet and make money in one. And it ties into the next thing, which is going thrifting. And you can use the money that you made from selling your clothes. If you go thrifting with your friends, you can make an outfit for each other. Or if you go thrifting by yourself, you can just put in some headphones and have fun scouring through. Watch a movie at the beach. A lot of beaches do this, and I didn't realize this until like last year. But you can search out beach movies in your area, and it'll show up like different areas that are hosting movies on the beach, basically. And it's a really fun thing to do. I haven't done it yet, but I'm planning on doing it this summer. Go to a drive-in movie theater. I know they're kind of sparse now, but some definitely do still exist, and if you live near one, why not? Go flowers/fruit picking. Have a picnic, dress up cute, and take some pics. This is really random, but climb a tree. I recently rediscovered climbing trees, and I know at my big age, but it's actually really fun, guys. I have a fancy dinner and dress up for no reason. And the very last thing is go on a bike ride at sunset or sunrise too. You can do either, but sunset is really cool. Ride around, it's giving like strange things with your friends, play some music. Perfect time.